Hola everyone, welcome back to my little corner, the gathering place, where friends become part of the familia. On today's episode, I'm going to show you how I transformed my Easter decorations to coordinate very well with my hacienda. For our first DIY, we'll need one of these rabbit wooden sheets, then some of these sunflowers, some colored ribbon, any size. Basically, the colors are to match our material that we're going to glue onto our rabbit with this regular old school glue. To start out our first project, I'm going to remove this jute string hanger. I'm just going to add about a tablespoon of glue. I went old school with it, but you can use a paintbrush. Then we're going to lay our material over the bunny and just softly smooth out any bubbles or any wrinkles the material may have. Then you just want to cut out the excess material. Alright, this is how our bunny turned out, and we're going to go ahead and start decorating it. All my ribbons were different lengths, so what I did is I cut them all individually in half. Then I bundled them up together like this, tied them up, found the middle part of the neckline of our rabbit, and glued the ribbon, the flowers, and I think this bunny turned out really cute. For DIY number 2, I'm going to turn 2 of these Easter bunnies that I got from the Dollar Tree into China Poblana. Translation, the word China could mean curly as well as woman from China. Poblana means woman from Puebla, Mexico. Fun fact on these gorgeous dresses. It turns out that back in the 1600s, there was an Asian woman that worked as a servant in Puebla. So her clothing totally inspired Poblanos to make and create our own style of dresses. And although she was from India, she was nicknamed La China Poblana. Let's get started. I'm going to show you how to make those gorgeous dresses. So you take however many bunnies you want to make, the materials of your choice, some ribbon of your choice, and just to make it more authentic, I added these Mexican hats. What I like about this material is that it has stripes, so I'll be using those stripes as decoys to cut and glue my material. So what I'm doing here is I'm lining up the bottom of my bunny to what's going to become the bottom of the dress. And since I want her dress to sit right under her arm, we're going to cut it just above the shoulder. Once I'm done cutting my material, I went ahead and laid it flat out so we can measure our ribbon from one side to the other. Now I'm going to take some hot glue and glue my ribbon. For this next step, we need to turn our material upside down because we're going to create a hem at the top of the dress. Using the bunny again as a guide, I went ahead and located the stripe where we're going to fold the hem. Once folding the hem, I was able to locate the stripe that I'm going to use to add the glue. So the best way for me to describe the gluing of this hem is as if you were making a scrunchie. You want to leave the middle inside open so that we can thread through some elastic. Quick note, check this out. Notice that I don't go all the way to the top with the glue. I didn't want the glue to bleed through and shut down my elastic entryways. Now that we glued the edges to this material together, it's time to turn it inside out and give this dress its shape. So to thread our elastic through this long piece of material, we're going to use this little safety pin. We're going to pin it at one end of the elastic, and the other end I'm just going to hold it with my hand so it doesn't go through. How I determine the length of this elastic, I wrapped it around her body right under the armpit section, naturally without stretching it, and then cut it off right where the elastic meets. To mend the elastic, I'm going to overlap it, and instead of adding glue, I'm going to add that safety pin right back on there to secure it down. To hide the elastic, just simply play around with the scrunchy part of the material and it'll get lost within. You won't be able to see it. And to create her blouse, I cut out this strip the same length as the skirt. And what we're going to do is just going to wrap it around her arms, leaving her shoulders bare, crisscross to the back. And because I ran out of safety pins, we're just going to go ahead and glue it. Voila, we're done. She came out adorable. I'm gonna go ahead and fully display her after I'm done with her hat. As for this hat, I found it last year in Walmart during Halloween in the pets section. Now I'm just gonna remove the elastic from the hat and add the same green colored ribbon that I added to the bottom of her dress so that when we hang the hat to her back, she will be well coordinated. I tried it on her. It looked very cute. The only thing is that her bunny ears were sticking out. But the intention of this hat was just to hang it from her back. I added a little mini sunflower and we're done with these beautiful rabbits. This next project is going to be fast and easy to make. As a matter of fact, I'm repurposing this bunny from a previous project. If you guys have not yet seen my Easter decor under $5, go check it out. It's a cute video to see. There, I removed a daisy from this bunny, and now I'm removing this baker's twine and adding this sunflower to it. And to finish this project, I added that orange and yellow ribbon, and I did the same for the other one. Now I inserted it into this grass ball and then into my planter, and voila, it's done. And here they are. And last but not least, I'm going to create a cross with these building blocks. To start out my cross, I'm going to glue 3 of these blocks, forming one whole square, and we're going to make 6 of these squares. Now I'm just going to glue these squares together and start forming our cross. And to finish off my cross, I added a block at the bottom. Well, I'm not quite finished yet. With this infused glue, we're going to add these 2" by 2" tiles onto our wooden cross. I'm so loving the way this cross turned out that it's going to make a gorgeous addition to my cross collection. You know, after adding my own twist onto these little bunnies, they look so cute. They really give pizzazz to my little miniature hacienda. So I'll be keeping them around after Easter's over. With that said, guys, thanks for watching. Welcome to my new subscribers. And if you already haven't done so, go ahead and press that picture in the center. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.